of America. This is Madu Ajaja, the convener for Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now. Global matters are rising. Good morning, Africa, and reggae at its best on ONN. Yes, it's a bright, great afternoon here in Houston, Texas. And I just wanted to spend a few minutes to address the gallant AES African Patriots. Yes, General Tia, Mr. General Azim, I will call all of them General now, and General Ibrahim Traore. Thank you very much for what you are doing on behalf of Africa. Thank you. We can't thank you enough. We just can't thank you guys enough. Yes, you are the last hope for Africa, and you have demonstrated it with fierce patriotism. Yes, and that's what we need right now, because that is what Africa has been lacking for a very, very long time. Yes, for a very, very long time. Yes. Now, Nigeria, not Nigeria, Bola Tinubu's rogue Nigeria. Yes, Bola Tinubu's rogue Nigeria. Bola Tinubu's rogue Nigeria has gone out of control. Now, it is very clear for those doubting Thomases in Nigeria that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a curse to Nigeria. It's a curse to Africa. And it's a curse to humanity. That the people of Nigeria must rise up and do something about. France, that the whole of Africa is chasing away from Africa. Bola Ahmed Tinubu dragged Nigeria to entangle Nigeria with the shackles of France that is being broken all over the place. That is a threat to our country's national security. And that is a huge threat to the country's future. And any Nigerian who keeps quiet while this is going on, you are treasonous and most unpatriotic. Nigeria has no business on Sunday deploying Nigeria's aircraft, fighter jets that they have failed to deploy to end terrorism in Nigeria. They deployed it to kill revolutionaries in Republic of Benin. Shame on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Shame on everything about his cost. His rogue government is a cost government. He's a rogue drug dealer, certificate forger, and identity thief. Nigerians, we should all be ashamed of ourselves. That while all these are unfolding, this idiot is doing more damage. He thought that Burkina Faso was a banana republic that they've turned Nigeria into. You flew your aircraft past there and expected that they will give you a royal welcome. Yeah. So continue to impound that aircraft. Jail all its men. Yes, because they were supposed to know better. And I call on the AES. Any Nigerian aircraft that violates your airspace should be brought down. Yes, bring them down, because they don't represent the interest of the people of Nigeria. It is Bola Ahmed Tinubu protecting his interest and the interest of France. Yes, France found an entry into that, but I'm happy with the way you guys have responded so far. Don't let down. Put your countries on red alert. Nigeria does not have the armed forces that can crush you. Not anymore. The armed forces of Nigeria is gone. It's a divided, weakened, spineless armed forces that is only good at harassing, killing, and intimidating and blackmailing innocent and defenseless Nigerians. When you send them to battle Boko Haram, a lot of them are working for Boko Haram, with the exception of a few patriots, but they are few, very, very few. They don't have that critical mass that is required for Nigeria to do anything. Otherwise, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not supposed to be there. He needs to be ousted, like I had always wanted, and I pray and hope that one day something that will oust him by the people of Nigeria will come. Yes, and this is one of those moments. Yes, a man who was paying people, paying Punch, yeah, especially Punch, Arise TV, and the Channels TV to house idiots who come around about the United States planned intervention in Nigeria. So if the United States could not intervene in Nigeria, yes, like they want, and because people are citing sovereignty and territorial integrity, Nigeria, a country that has been reduced to a banana republic by some rogues, took off in an aircraft to go and be bombing locations. And so, so I call on the Burkinabes. I call on all Malians and all Nigerians to stand tall, stand high. This, what is taking place, the violation of your airspace must never ever be tolerated. Never. Bring them down on site when you see their aircraft coming, Nigerian aircraft coming, yes, into your airspace. Bring them down. They are not the air force of the Nigerian people. We know the air force of Nigeria, the greatest enemy of Africa. Yes, France that stole 500 billion US dollars every year since the past 2 years from its 14 colonies in Africa. Yes, her economy is struggling right now. Yes, her people see they were setting their country on fire the other day. Yes, yes, what they would wish for Africa is happening to them. They have not started receiving the punishment for their evil in Africa. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu is their puppet in Nigeria. Yes. So Nigerians, I hope you are seeing now. Don't cry. Don't make any noise over the seizure or the impoundment of the Nigerian aircraft that was forced to land in Burkina Faso in violation of their airspace. Yes, they have no right to violate their airspace. Now, the United States has every right, without seeking anybody's consent, to come into Nigeria and inspire the Nigerian people to rise up to free themselves. Nigerians are weak right now, so weak and hungry. Nigerians have become so spineless. They can't even talk anymore. The poverty they visited them makes it impossible for them to raise their fingers. It is only a few of us, especially from the outside, that are raising fingers on behalf of over 250 million Nigerians. Yes, yeah, 70% of which is made up of the youth. Yes, 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 yes. Nigeria is so weak because no country should go through what Nigerians are going through and still be standing. Yes, I was just, maybe perhaps let me read something that I sent, a message a young Nigerian sent to me in response to a post that I made. Yes, I cried after I was angry with him initially, but I went back and started thinking. He was right. He was very, very correct. But how are we going to continue to live in fear in our country? And this is what Elise was. The Arabs enslaved Africans for 700 years and castrated all male slaves. And the Europeans enslaved Africans for 400 years and scattered them around the world. The two groups gave the African people their divisive, repressive, oppressive, and politicized economic regions and turned the African continent into a battleground for their civilizations, with Africa as the combatants and Africa as the financial and driver of their economies. The question is, when will the African people wake up to recognize that they are their own worst enemies and the tragic victims of their lack of consciousness? Now, here comes the response. Now, when this generation returns to their maker, our people persist in being stupid. The Chinese did not have to become Christians or Muslims or implement European-based economic systems to achieve success. Their cultures are intact. Assimilation is something we are desperate for. We hate ourselves. We have been destroyed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And hold on. Did he delete his first statement? Yes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one that really. And yes, Africa has a problem of the mind. Something is wrong with the mind of the African. And this became manifest when Kwame Nkrumah was urging the post-colonial African leaders to close ranks and unite the continent to build one big country, the United States of Africa. Some who were listening to their Arab and European slave masters sabotage his efforts to put us on the trajectory to where we are right now. This is painful. This is painful. Yes, I applaud the AES. They should thank God for the people of Africa, because without them, there's nothing. There is nothing. There's hardly anybody standing for the African people. All we have is a puppet all over. And now I hear the echoes over the coup that took place in Benin Republic the other day. They are rallying around a man who wants to perpetuate his idiocy as the president of the Republic of Benin. Yes, and under him, the country has become so divided. Yes. So, and the only way through African leaders come to power is through unconstitutional means. That tells you that the democracy being practiced in Africa is not the right type of democracy. Something is not right about it. Otherwise, why should Bola Ahmed Tinubu be president of Nigeria? Quite frankly, why? Why should Ruto be president of Kenya? Why should Paul Biya continue to be the president of Cameroon? Yes. Why? Many of them like that. So the young people are angry, except the ones in Nigeria. That's why they're shooting themselves to power. How long do they think they are going to stop these people from standing up to seize, to take back their continent? Yes, this is where it is. So kudos, kudos, kudos. AES, thank you for standing up for Africa. Thank you for seizing that plane. Whenever another one comes, don't even wait to scramble it. Bring it down. Bring it down, because they are enemy forces. They are terrorist aircraft sent on behalf of France by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's not the president of Nigeria. He does not represent the Nigerian people. He cannot speak for the people of Nigeria. He cannot speak for the ECOWAS. He cannot speak for Africa. He's a damn goddamn puppet. Yes, Nigerians again. Here we are. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. Burkina Faso. Talk about when Nigeria was Nigeria. Yes, brought Nigerian plane down. Yes, impounded for violating its territorial space. Giant of Africa. Yes, the rogues are destroying the giant of Africa. And instead of waking up, we are talking about Christianity and Islam. Yes, a plane that could not be deployed to fight Boko Haram, an aircraft that could not be deployed to fight Fulani bandits, was deployed to bomb neighboring Republic of Benin. Yes, what a sharp contradiction. Yes, and this is the price we have to pay for the kind of choices that we have been making. Nigerians, here's another embarrassment. Is it something to laugh about? Nigerians should be mourning and be crying that this is happening, especially at this time, when all resources are supposed to be put into battling the terrorists who are violating our territorial integrity and the sovereignty of our country. Here we are. Thank you, AES. Thank you. Thank you, Ibrahim Traore. Thank you. Great job. You have demonstrated that Burkina Faso indeed is a country of the brave and not a country of cowards. Yes. Yes, only brave people do that. Only brave people do what they did. How come the Nigerian government has not been able to explain their mission in Burkina Faso? How come the plane? What is the difference? What is the distance between where they landed and Lagos if they were not on a sinister mission? They thought that with the Benin Republic, they would find an entrance into Burkina Faso. Yet another failure. Yet another disaster. Hey, Beatrice, how are you? Nice to see you here. Yes, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy for a country that tags itself as giant of Africa, misrepresented by criminals. Criminals. When criminals are in power in a country, this is what happens. Criminals, terrorists, bandits are in power in Nigeria. And the Nigerian people are paying a price for it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Burkina Faso. Thank you, Mali. Thank you, Niger. We are one people. Nigerians are charging for you. Nigerians are rooting for you. Nigerians are celebrating you. They are celebrating your leadership. This is not about Nigeria. What they did, the violation of your airspace, was not done on behalf of Nigeria and the Nigerian people. It's the terrorists holding Nigeria hostage that went in there. And I'm happy how you brought them down. Seize that plane, jail its occupants. Yes, they are in violation of your sovereignty. Have no mercy on them because they are criminals. Yes, they had opportunity to fly back to base. Yes, what was their mission? What was their mission over the airspace of Burkina Faso? What were they looking for? Jail them. Don't pity them. Jail them. They deserve to be jailed. Yes. And I hope that in no distant time, they commander-in-chief will be apprehended. Why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu so afraid of coup plots? He knows that his days are numbered. Why is he so allergic? Whose interest is he defending? What did he go to do in the Republic of Benin? The Beninese have never disrespected Nigerians. They have never violated Nigeria's airspace. Nigeria is a bully. This Nigeria, rogue Nigeria under Bola Tinubu, not my Nigeria, not the Nigeria that we know. The rogue Nigeria is a bully. So what you did was turned off to a bully, and you did a great job at that. Great job at that. Thank you for standing up to this bully. Now to the United States, whose lawmakers, I believe, are still in Nigeria on a fact-finding mission. Yes, on the allegations, not just they are true, of the massacre of Nigerians, including those who are Christians. Yes, and indigenous people of Nigeria by Fulani bandits. Yes, or bandit terrorists. Let me put it. They are terrorists. They are killing people. They are raping people. Yes, masterminded by Fulani elites that brought this evil called Bola Ahmed Tinubu to power behind closed doors. Yes, or from the back doors. They are responsible. Don't talk to Nuhuru Badu because he's one of them. Do not talk to Bello Matawale. He's one of them. Don't talk to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's one of them. He's their beneficiary. Go to those villages. Go to those IDP camps. Talk to the people there. You'll find the truth about what is taking place in Nigeria. Don't let the Nigerian media, yes, be the ones telling you anything. You are on a fact-finding mission on behalf of the American people and the people of the world that want Nigeria to not collapse and cause another tragic human catastrophe in Africa. I believe that is the reason you are there. All right? I believe that is the reason you are there. I remember what the lead said when he came, that he came to Nigeria in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. All right? And now, in the name of our Lord. If you truly went into Nigeria in the name of the Almighty God, you must do the work the way the Almighty God will want you to do it. Don't do it with politics in mind. Don't do it with economics in mind. Do it with morality in mind. Do it that America's name will be written in gold in the heart of every Nigerian. I believe that is the reason you are there. Yes, do it and make the right recommendations. Yes, and the recommendation from what you see, you are there when Nigeria took off to invade a neighboring country. Yes, to start bombing locations there. I'm happy you were there. The American delegation is there. Watching all was there. Hearing that. I know you listen to the news. You hear Nigeria speak. You watch that. So what is the justification for them telling America not to intervene? America's intervention in Nigeria right now, yes, is compelling. It's compelling. It's compelling. Do not take anything they tell you for the truth. I'm talking to you being told anything by the fake government in Nigeria. Everything they tell you or they have told you is a lie. They will do a direct opposite the day you board that plane and start doing something else. I am Nigerian. I know how the politicians in Nigeria behave. Don't let them put the wool over your faces. Don't let them play the fast one on you. All those people you are going there to meet are all evil men. They are all liars who don't want the good of Nigeria. Americans, they cite Iraq, they cite Afghanistan, they cite Libya as their reasons for not wanting you. You don't have to listen to them. If you come in the name of the Lord, You must come fast for the people of Nigeria. The situation in Nigeria is getting worse. I'm sure while you are there, you've heard the cases of more killings going on. These Arab Fulanis, they mean business. They are not joking. Their mission is to overrun Nigeria for economics and for finance and to impose their ways on the indigenous people of Nigeria. So you must stand up for the Nigerian people. You must stand up for millions of Nigerians who are here in the United States. Yes. You must stand up for all those young people who came here and now are having to be deported back to Nigeria. They didn't come because they wanted to come. They came because of the harsh economic condition and the worsening insecurity in the country. Now, when they go back to no country. This is why America must stand up, make it an offensive diplomatic mission. Yes, to stem the tide of unnecessary migration of young Nigerians away from their country. Nigeria is so blessed with everything in it, but a few people driven by economics. Yes, a few hypocrites who use religion to divide the people are having to hold the country in chains. Help the people of Nigeria to break the chains. Yes, help them. In fact, that young man, I don't know why he deleted his comment. Yes, if I could rephrase it, they are killing Nigerians with poverty. Poverty. You've been to that edge. Nigerians are all on the edge. Nigerians are all on the edge. Millions of families go to bed on empty stomachs. Millions of families go to bed without food. They don't have access to electricity. That makes it worse. They don't have access to infrastructure. The schools are horrible. The healthcare delivery system is nothing to write home about. Yes. And they tell us that Nigeria is a sovereign country. Where's the sovereignty? Where's the territorial integrity? I am looking for it. So any person who comes in the name of territorial integrity and sovereignty is beneficiary of the fraudulent system that must die for Nigeria to rise again. Or for Nigeria to rise. Nigeria has never really risen since independence. It has been one struggle after the other. A hypocrite physician that can uh, cure himself. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not been able to achieve anything. They talk about reform, and on the pages of newspaper, the reforms are not taking effect. More suffering for the people, more deaths, more kidnaps, more rapes. Oh, that is the benefit. Those are the benefits of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's reform. Reform that benefits only him and his children and his arrogant wife. The reform that benefits his co-terrorists and bandits. Yes, the reform that benefits his co-drug dealers. It's not benefiting all Nigerians. Nigerians cannot stand up to say that. Tell me that Nigerian who will wake up to say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu's policy is providing food for him. They must be one of those benefiting from the system. So once again, I thank AES. I thank General Ibrahim Traore. I'm awarding you, General. Yes, because you demonstrated real bravery. Yes, thank you to General Azmi. Thank you very much. And thank you to General Gianni. Yes. Thank you for representing Africa. Thank you for being the light. They will do any and everything to stop you. Yes. But we will continue to charge for you. We will continue to charge for you until we build that network of African soldiers who cannot be stopped to take on the evil in Africa. Keep on doing what you know best. Yes, and nobody will be able to touch you. We will make you untouchable. Yes, we will make you untouchable. For the evil doers in Nigeria led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. You'll be squeezed so tight and pushed to the corner that you have nowhere anymore to turn to. Yes, yes. Thank you, Ibrahim Traore. Thank you, Azimi. Thank you, Tiani. Thank you, the Burkinabes. Thank you, the Malians. Thank you for the Nigerians. You are true Africans. Fearless, brave Africans. Courageous Africans. Yes, you are inspiring millions across Africa. We are hoping that all the shackles of Africa will break down. So keep on being the best, and we'll keep on charging behind you. Yes, this evil, this darkness will come to an end, and Africa will unite and be one country without borders, with one central bank. Yes, with one economy, led by one network of leadership, and protected by one military. That, that will make it impossible for any further incursion by those who don't love Africa or those who come to exploit Africa for its abundance, mineral and natural resources. Yes, Africa unite. Africa awake. Africa arise. Africa unite. Africa awake. Africa arise. This is the time. This is the time. Yes, this is the time. I call once more on the United States. Make good your threat of an intervention in Nigeria. Because the Nigerian people in Nigeria are weak. They are weary. They are hungry. They cannot fight. They need a boost. Could that boost come from you? Could that boost honestly come from the United States, driven by honesty and the desire to see a strong, united, and accessible Nigeria? Yes, Nigeria is a great land, but the leaders are evil. We have to push them off the cliff. A regime change will not be a bad idea in Nigeria. A regime change is not a bad idea in Nigeria. Those who are talking about 2027, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Your fellow countrymen and women are being murdered. You are telling me about 2027. So that strength you have to talk about 2027, you couldn't put it into action to mobilize the people of Nigeria to come together to reject and push these animals away. You are scheming for 2027. Who told you that there's going to be 2027? And who told you that you will win an election in 2027? Where is the election going to be held in 2027? Who is going to be the umpire of the election in 2027? And under whose leadership is that election going to be conducted? Are you asking yourself that question? Yeah, those questions. Are you asking yourselves those questions? Is it the man who came from the periphery and bought everything? Now, with access to the levers of power, he is so greedy and so desperate to hold Nigeria down. Yes, and bring hell upon it. Is it one that you are banking on to organize a credible election that will make change possible in Nigeria? You got to be kidding me, man. You guys got to be joking. Yes, politically, if you cannot do anything now, politically, Nigeria will come and go, and the cry will worsen. Yes, we have been reduced to a country of cowardly people. We are not cowards. We have never been cowards. It is what we have accepted that has made us cowards. They use our armed forces to repress us. Yes, to beat us down. Look at where we are right now. Because we continue to tolerate nonsense that nobody can tolerate. Not the Beninese will tolerate. Not the Nigerians will tolerate. Not the Burkinabes will tolerate. Not the Malians will tolerate. Not the Senegalese will tolerate. Not anybody. So what happened to us, 250 million African people in Nigeria, that cannot stand up for what is right, that cannot unite to end the darkness in their country? Yes, you accept to be divided along tribal lines, along religious lines, along partisan political lines that is bringing nothing but hell for you. So don't you feel the heat? Nigerians, are you not feeling the heat? Are you not feeling the hunger? Are you not feeling it? You watch your children die. You watch your women being raped. You watch your elderly slumping in lines, waiting for their pensions to be paid. You watch your hospital you in darkness. What is going to incense you? What is going to wake you up? Yes, we preach this message all and out. You give up on your country. Nobody should give up on his country. Use your God-given right to defend your country, to rise up against fellow Nigerians who are destroying the country. So why are we all silent? Why are we quiet? Why have we become so docile? Is this hunger? So is all Nigerians hunger? Where's the critical mass of those who are still able to feed? Why can't we stand gap? Why can't we fill the gap? Why can't we stand up for our fellow weak Nigerians? Why can't we support those who are doing good in Nigeria? Why can't we be part of a change? Why can't we be part of a history? What is it? What do we want as a people? What do we really want as a people? The Almighty placed us in a one of the best places, locations on earth. But those who are placed in the desert, look at what the Israelis are doing. Out of the desert. Yes. Out of the desert. They built arable land. They made the impossible happen. And you think it's because of the power of God. No, it's not. Necessity is the mother of invention. They found themselves in a tough terrain. They investigated the environment. They interrogated the environment. What can we build out of these rocks? What can we build out of these dry lands? What can we build out of this place that there's nothing? And they went to work. They went to work in agriculture. They went to work in science and technology. They went to work in military science. Yes, necessity. It's not God that did it for them. Yes, God provided inspiration. They questioned, they believed, they prayed, and went to work. What are we doing in Nigeria? Pray, 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 without action. Pray, 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 without nothing. That's why we are stuck where we are. We have prayed enough. Let us wake up now and go to work. What does it take to tolerate a Muslim? What does it take a Muslim to tolerate a Christian? We have the same skin color. We found ourselves in the same geographical location. By by genetics, by genealogy, we are all African people. But yet we can't unite. Something is wrong, and it is in our mind. The Arabs enslaved us for 700 years. The Europeans enslaved us for 400 years. They are united in their countries. They come together to get things done. But we, their victims, cannot unite. Even with all the evidence staring us in our faces, we still can't see a reason to come together as a people to say, yes, this is who we are. We are Africans. We must be defined as Africans. What sense does it make in Nigeria? You are bringing Sharia law. Sharia law is an Arabic constitution. That is not who we are. Why are you not making African laws? I'm happy that the other group is not talking about canon laws because they will talk about it. The Sharia law is a weapon against the poor by those who don't want to be tested by the same standard that they create. Yes, all those Fulanis who stole our country's money, they are not tried using Sharia law. You, the poor, who steal a piece of yam because you are hungry, who steal one sorry cell phone because you don't have a food to eat. Yes, they come and give you Sharia law, and you are jubilating. You want to be tried by Sharia law because you are a Muslim. Why are they not being tried by Sharia law? When they get into trouble, they use civil law. All right, something is not right. That damn crap of Sharia law has to be scrapped. Or if they can't scrap it, we can't be in the same country with you. Go from your country and do that. But as long as Nigeria is a secular federal republic, Sharia law will not be the law of Nigerian people. That's a violation of the rights of other Nigerians. Yes, I don't care how you try to justify it. It's bullshit. Burkina Faso is moving forward. The president there is a Muslim. Have you ever heard people talking about Christian Muslim? Thomas Sankara was their president. He was the president of all the Burkinabes. Yes. Do you hear anything about religion? So what is really wrong with the religious people in Nigeria, especially those in the north? Yes, especially the extreme Fulani Muslims in the north. What is wrong with them? Their own Islam. I've been to Senegal. Senegal is a lot of Senegalese Muslims are Rastas like I am. We speak, we talk, we share the same Rastafarian ideology. They don't bring, they know Rasta is about Africa for the most part of it. Yes, they don't bring the Islamic injunction into it. So what is wrong with you? So concluding, I just want to say a huge thank you. Huge thank you, thank you to the AES for a marvelous job. Well done. ECOWAS is dead. It has run out of gas. And it will never recover until justice becomes the rule of law all over that sub-region. Yes, that's what we say. Rastaman vibration is positive. Thank you all those who joined this short broadcast. And please ensure to share it so you can go around. Share it with our brothers and sisters from the AES. Let them know that what Bola Ahmed did using Nigerian aircraft was not representative of what the thoughts of Nigerians are on the issues in West Africa. They don't represent us. They represent themselves. They are criminals. So when you see them again flying over your airspace, bring those planes down. You are so nice, for real. If I were one, I would bring those planes down, they'll crash them. Yes, to send a message. All right, when you see them again, blow them up. That's what I'm saying this. That's what I'm saying. Blow those aircraft up. They are for France, not for you, not for the Nigerian people. We didn't send them. We have more problems at home that they have not been able, they have failed to address. Shame on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Shame, shame, shame. Thank you very much, and God bless you.